Okay, this is a video by Super Power Blast. It's called Best Fighting Game Intros of All Time. Big up them, go follow them, go subscribe, whatever. Why would the man just randomly fighting? Who are they? I mean, it's alright. It's the music that carries that. If this music wasn't there, nobody would care. You gotta remember with these intros or these insert coin screens, you wanted to entice people to play the game. So I was just about to say, how did they design those designs of characters and stuff like that so well, and like with just pixel art and stuff like that? But it's because they probably spent the most money on that part of the game. You gotta remember, this wasn't a video playing. This was them. They had to design this with the engine they had in order to make it cinematic, and that's crazy. That's the crazy thing about it. Okay, that was decent. I would give that 3 out of 5. I want this on a t-shirt. Blacked out Ryu with the purple highlights and stuff like that. I want it on a black t-shirt. Whenever I've seen this places, him doing this thing, I've always wanted it on a t-shirt. So if anybody knows a place, tell me. Why is Cammy licking the air? Cammy, why is your tongue out your mouth? Cammy's a freaky girl. And I lick Ryu. Ryu's only focused on the next man. Yeah, that's I would rate that one probably a 4 out of 5. Wait, why is Apocalypse face like that? That needs to be my profile picture from now on. Hold on. Yeah, he's greased. He thinks he's the most hoodish you in the world. He's screw facing everybody. Oh, SoulBlade. Okay, sorry. Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. That intro was good because the guy was shouting and telling you what you're missing out on. The flashing lights, everything. I would give that probably a 4.5 out of 10. But we're about to see one of the best fighting game intros of all time.
Transcending history and the world, a tale of soul and swords, eternally retold.
Sorry, before it drops, this is my childhood. This is the first ever fighting game I ever owned. Probably the first ever game I owned. When my parents took me to go buy my PlayStation when I was about 8 years old on my 8th birthday, this was the first game I had, SoulBlade. And that's why as soon as I heard it, I started feeling like I want to cry. Voldo was one of the weirdest youths out there, man. I don't know. He seemed like he would. Oh, my headset died. Yeah, that was Voldo telling me to stop talking, so I'm just gonna let it play. Taki. Oh my god, Taki. That I think the fact that Taki like wore very tight sort of like legging type clothing is why let me shut up. Okay, as a kid, yeah, just trying to imagine more of what's going on beneath this little freeze frame right here, and trying to imagine her fully butt naked is why they put this part in here. Why is she naked? She's about to fight people. Like, why has she got no clothes on? What's going on? Taki again. I can't talk smacky about Taki, like. And again, why is she naked? W Soul Edge SoulBlade. That is a 4 point. I feel like there's maybe a better one in this montage. I feel like there's gonna be a better one. So I don't want to give it a 5 out of 5, but I would definitely say that's a 4.8 intro, man. Music's on point. Got a little bit of nudity. You know, what more does a guy want? Or Budokai 2 or 3? Yeah, Budokai 3. I thought so. I need to watch Dragon Ball Z again, man. The Frieza saga, and you lot can argue in the comments, the Frieza saga is the best saga ever created. I don't care about any of the other ones. The Frieza saga is the best one. No, you lot can argue with your aunties. It is a bit long. It is a bit drawn out, yeah. But imagine seeing this as a 12-year-old. You're going crazy. For the first time, you're going crazy. All right, I would say as an adult and not as a 12-year-old, I would rate that intro as maybe like a 1.8 out of 10. Didn't make me want to play the game. Mortal Kombat. One after Deception. Okay, this might be a 5. I'm not gonna lie, this might be a 5.
If left unchecked, their intensifying combat would weaken and shatter.
Sub-Zero's design was amazing back then, man. Otaru, Kano, whoever that was, Sub-Zero, and Scorpion. Whoever was on their design team back then, yeah, sick. You got Scorpion in a hoodie. Dark Raiden. Baraka. Okay, Baraka's dead. Okay, no, it's not. Jax. Quan Chi. That's broken. He can't walk again now. Yeah, they're all dead.
The elder gods demanded a safeguard be put in place to avoid total destruction. One that would make use of the combatants' insatiable bloodlust. Like moths to flame, they would be drawn to battle.
Mama said, it's mine. Bish. Just punch the gal, you know, not even like a next man, just punch the gal. Crazy. Painting Shiva. Got many arms to do many things. The Ermac. That was not Ermac. Jeez, he made sure Kenshi was dead, boy. Flipping out. Sipped on him like a cigarette he's trying to put out. Crazy.
Will be revived.
The zombie Kung Lao. Liu Kang. Sorry, Liu Kang. Kung Lao. Stupid. No, that was pointless. Okay, was it? He's back.
Come to this final battle. Armageddon has begun.
That's it, Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Okay, I thought that was going to be a 5, but I'm not going to lie, that was probably about a 2.8. I don't know what I've got with 8s at the moment, but that was a 2.8. It is an epic intro. It's very cinematic, but it needed some music and it needed something meaningful to happen. It just felt like everybody was just. It was a game of Fortnite and everybody was just dupping off each other. Like it just didn't. It could have been better, but for the time that must have been sick. 2.8. La 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 la. Ba, da, da, ba. This theme was good. Game wasn't as good, but the theme was good. Why is the Pikmin touching his button, bro? What the fuck? Alright, big up CM with his entrance on this. Crazy. Not entrance, but whatever. If you lot are wondering who I mained on Street Fighter, Super Smash Brothers, sorry. I mained Wario. I actually did pretty sick with him until I started playing against proper pros and then it made me quit. Olimar looked like he was trying to fart or poo, and then the Pikmin's touching up his bottom like that. If they actually wanted to write a proper story and animation, or maybe even do like an animation series, this was a great place to start, and I don't think they did it well in this. I know they had something called the Substation A Missionary in it, but everybody always spoke well of it, but it only had clips. It didn't show like a proper story. Like, I think this is a good sign that if they did ever combine all the worlds and do an animation, it would be sick. Subsidiary, whatever it's called, whatever it's called. I know a couple girls that do something pretty weird with the top of that ship. Alright, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I like that intro. Music was banging. Animations look good, but what would I rate it out of 10? Sorry, 5? 3.5. Oh, yes it is. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I actually really want to play this game. I'm loving the colors. I'm loving the vibe. I wish someone would hold me like that. Chris versus the Hulk. That's a crazy scene. And I get the joke is because Chris punches boulders, that's why. They're basically the same person. Why for that? Yeah. Wolverine versus who? Oh, Ryu, of course. What's that in the sky? That Dormammu. I love that trailer, but I feel like there should have been some slapping off normal sort of Street Fighter versus Capcom type music and someone shouting at me at the same time. Like, I get it, they were trying to be a bit more serious, but come on, you can't be serious in a fighting game. Like, I feel like the music ruined it. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. The music, if the music was there and it was slapping off and it was like high energy, high gets you hype, then yeah, I would be on it. But nah. This Tekken, yes. Tekken 4, no, it's not 4. It's probably 5. Wait, what was my man and my man waking up from, bro? What the fuck, bro? I was just, no, let's say it's 7. I know something happens like this in 7. Might even be 4. I swear Heihachi owns these robots. Like what? Man grabbed his wow, what a pause for him. Grabbed his bean and threw him at the robots. Crazy. This is Tekken 6. I'm putting a thumb down on Tekken 6. I think this is Tekken 6. Like, and this is, I'm locking it in. That's me putting my chips in, saying, yeah, this is definitely Tekken 6. He's dead.
Is dead.
I'm here now. I'm doing the best I can.
No, it's not Tekken 8. It's not Tekken 8. Okay, I know I've heard this music recently. It's not Tekken 8. Yeah, because she's not in Tekken 8. So yeah, we eliminated Tekken 8. I think she might be in 7 though. Talk about Anna, by the way. He looks weird. Martial law looks weird. Oh, it's 6. It's definitely 6. That Kenpachi. Oh, it might be 5, you know. It might be 5. It's 5. It's 5. Oh, after all that. Oh, there should have been some sort of indication of Kenpachi from early. Ah, that was a W video though. Damn it. All right, the first person to say it's not Tekken 6 in the chat, I'll send you a game key for Steam. First one to say it in the chat, or in the comments on YouTube, will get a game key. Flipping out. Anyway, whatever. Join the Discord.